I got to tell you a story. I was in an outdoor lunch place alone, having a lunch with this beard. And when it came time to pay the bill, the waitress said, the bill's been paid. And I said, who paid for it? I got up and looked around. I didn't see anybody I recognized. She said, a lady. I said, where is she? Said she left. I look so old and decrepit, I guess.
Oh, come on, Joe.
Oh, that poor guy over there. I'll take care of him.
That a citizen felt sorry for me and paid for my lunch.
Well, either that or she thought you were sexy.
Yeah.
One of the two.
If she thought I was sexy, she would have stuck around.
Maybe she just wants to tantalize you.
Hey, Joe, it's probably
My name
somebody
is
else.
Lucy, and what's your name? I've never seen you here before, or something like that. But she
Somebody
paid
you
for it
know.
and left.
Somebody you know, Joe, they just did that and left.
No. Because I would have recognized it. It's outdoors. What are these? You know how they're doing these days.
Yeah.
Sidewalk dining.
Parklets, Joe. Oh, parklets.
Well, Joe, if you wait to shave for another 51, 52 days, you can play Santa Claus.
Yes.
Yeah, Joe.
Nice to see you, Aaron.
Nice to see you, sir.
We'll have Joe play Grumpy Santa Claus.
Aaron, I just sent a check in for your Daly City Food Bank. I got the email announcing it and asking for support. So they'll get it in the mail in the next couple of days. Post Office Box H. Is that right, Aaron?
Yeah. Denise will appreciate that. Bob, you gonna?
I can't hear you, Aaron. Speak up.
What would
Are
you
you
like?
going to start the meeting?
Yeah.
Start the meeting? Well, I was waiting for Sharon because she's supposed to do the pledge. Okay?
Okay, Bob,
Yes.
are you gonna mention about the Daly City Food Pantry? Did you get a letter today too?
I don't know. Okay? I
If
may
I-
have gotten it. It may be in the mail, but it may not have made my agenda.
Okay, if I can add
I will give you the opportunity to give it a plug.
it. Okay, alrighty. Thank you.
Are they operating again?
Well, they're giving out about 700 meals a week.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I'll read the letter.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. All right. Zanina, what time is it?
6:30.
6:30?
6:32.
6:30.
Oh, I say we give, Sharon one more minute before we get started here. I got to look at my minutes and all this stuff here to make sure I'm in the right church and the right pew.
Bob Finesse, it's nice to see you.
Thank you. At my age, it's nice to be seen.
Yes, certainly.
It's nice we missed you.
How's the club doing, Bob? They surviving down there?
The crab?
No, the club, the Mariposa.
Oh, I haven't been down there lately either. I'm getting ready. I'm going to have telling Lyle I'm going to have surgery done on my knee.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
replacement on the knee?
well, that's a good question. It needs replacement. We're going to do a scope job on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
What, the
Eventually,
meniscus or?
yeah, eventually it will need a replacement. Hopefully this can last long.
Yeah.
When are you having that?
Bob couldn't afford the $6 million treatment, so he's getting the $1,000 treatment. He's the $1,000 man.
Mm.
Yeah.
Are you going to be a
$1,000
bionic
doesn't
man?
even get you in the door.
They give you 2 bottles of aspirin.
Well, that's $2,000.
Bob, when they ask for you at a meeting, the response always is, he's at the Mariposa Yacht Club.
And that's correct. That was correct for the most part. Yes.
When are you having your surgery?
Having a what?
When are you having your treatment?
Knee surgery, when?
Let me see. It's 2 weeks from yesterday. 2 weeks from yesterday. Yeah. On the 16th.
18th.
So is that one that you stay in the hospital or was one that you go back
No.
home?
No, I'm going to be in and out the same day.
Oh, good.
I guess
On
the
the 16th
17th.
of November. It's on a Monday, 16th of November.
Oh, 16th. Okay.
I'll be praying for you.
Oh, thank you. They say 5% go out through the basement, so. Hey, that's what the anesthesiologist told me when I had my, what was it, my hip? I had so many surgeries, I forget. Because, 5% of the people go out through the basement. That's a hell of a thing to tell me.
Yeah, really.
Anesthesiologist. Oh, yeah.
Yep, the gas passer.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think Sharon's going to make it.
Well, I will take Sharon's part when we get to it, which will be next. So let's call the meeting to order. And let's all say the Pledge of Allegiance, which I will lead. All right.
Oh, hey, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
You're showing off, Bob.
Okay. Yes, we are. Okay. All right. All look at the flag and say, and sort of think along. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with
liberty and justice for all.
Very well.
And now, Lion George, would you give us a little invocation, please?
Sure. May today there be peace within each of us. May everyone trust that each of us are exactly where we're meant to be. May we remember the infinite possibilities that each of us bring to the task before us. May we listen carefully and speak with kindness and clarity. May we share freely our wisdom and talents as we work together to share our mission to serve. Amen.
Well done, George.
Well done, George.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very, very nice.
Okay, and Lion Lyle, will you work your way around the screen and introduce the people that you see?
Okay. We have our famous or infamous Lion Bob Finetch.
Yeah, Lion Bob Finetch, tail twister.
Yep. Hey, Bob, the way we've been doing it is one member introduces everybody. This way we're not confused about where everybody's at. You don't have to worry about it. I'll take care of it. You I'm talking to. Finetch.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Had to explain. We have guest Lion Aaron Strauss of Daily City Host. Lion President Bob Lahan. Lion Viola DuPont. Lion George Slay. Lion Zenaida Lahan. Lion Joe Farah. And lastly, but not leastly, is the Lion Slave Law Worker. There you go.
Thank you, everybody. Welcome aboard. Now, Joe Farah, Lion Joe, do we have any correspondence we should know about?
Just a couple of bills. One from CM Amos Printing for postage, $55. And one again from CM Amos Printing for the printing of the YMCA tickets, $1,465.95. That's the extent of correspondence?
Line Joe, the $55 receipt is just from the administration fund. It's not from Amos Printing.
Okay,
I just went down and bought some stamps with
all right,
the administration fund.
okay. That's a club expense.
Yep.
Okay, due to the fact this is a board meeting night, Lion Joe, do you have the minutes of the last?
I do, yeah. Let me call the board members. Are you actually starting the board meeting at this point, Lion Bob?
No, but it says here in the middle of my meeting agenda, it says minutes from the previous board meeting. Okay, now we can hold those over until we get through this, and then we'll go to the board meeting and read the minutes then. How about that?
Well, that's the way we usually do
Yeah,
it.
that's
It's not,
better.
Okay.
not that
All right,
important
I will
to me.
make an edit in my, okay. Now, let's go to the committee reports, and let's begin with youth and community. And Lion Lyle, can you tell us where we are, where we may be, and where we could be?
Okay, where we are on advertisers and sponsorships, we have $3,890 sponsored. We're looking for another $1,100. Jumping over to friends and family.
What's that amount again, please, Lyle?
I beg your pardon?
What's the amount? Advertisers and sponsors?
We have $3,890 in advertiser, or $2,890 in advertisers. We still need $1,110 to make ends meet properly, but we get what we get. You got that?
Yes.
Yes.
On friends and family, so far there have been 403 books purchased by friends and family, and I just got an order for another 10 books today. So we're doing fairly well. We're at least with on par with last year. And then on club members have purchased 85 books to date, and that's about it.
Cool. All right.
So we're doing okay. Waiting for the ticket books to come in so that we can send them out to our selling groups. So right now we're on schedule. We're all good. We're a little behind on the tickets, but not too much.
Oh, we'll catch that up. Okay. Let's talk next about the football pool with the dramatic changes within the 49ers.
Dun dun dun. Okay, we won't discuss the changes within the Niners because there's too many.
No, not what I hear about them bringing back a running quarterback.
Yeah, well. Anyway, game 7. First quarter, Julie Kleinbach. Second quarter, Hanford Clues. Third quarter, Joe Ispalak. Final, Joe Lucchini. And reverse final was Mike Soracco. Game 8, this past weekend. There's a game tomorrow night, too.
All right.
First quarter was Joe Lucchini. Second quarter was yours truly.
Good.
The third quarter, the final, and the reverse final were all the same person, and that was Mike Stoppelworth. So he won $250 in one game.
Good.
True zero.
Wow.
Mike Stoppelworth or Andy Stoppelworth?
No, it's Mike, his son.
Oh, it's his son. Okay.
Yeah. He joined the pool last year, I think it was.
Lucchini's doing good this year, huh?
Yeah, Lucchini won a couple of times already.
Mhm.
Rat bastard.
So do you? I think you won.
Yeah, well, I'm a rat bastard too.
I only got one.
Well, while I've got the brush out, I might as well paint myself.
Okay. Now let's talk about the crab feed, and we have the man himself here that we can talk to. Bob, what do you think?
Well, like I told you, I think I emailed you about a month ago. If it stays like it is right now, I say we're going to have to cancel it. It's 3 months away, and we don't have a place, and we don't know what it's going to be like in 3 months, so you're not going to be able to plan very well. So if you're asking me, my opinion, if I had to give it to you right now, I'd say we'll cancel it. Otherwise, let's wait another month and see where we're at. Maybe things will open up. But I can tell you right now that the yacht club is out because they're not taking anything. Everybody that had a party there or anything, they're all canceled. Only members. So just open it up. You can bring one relative now. Outside of that, it's pretty much shut down.
Okay. Now,
That's,
you mentioned
that's
something,
my feeling.
you mentioned something about a restaurant, and Zenny and I were at one of our, restaurants, which is in Daly City, in the shopping center where the big Home Depot is up on the hill. Okay.
Metro Center, 280 Metro Center.
Metro Center.
Correct.
Very good, Joe. Okay, there is a restaurant there called the Manila Eatery. Okay, it is a cafeteria. I spoke to them about the following. On a Saturday night, just taking the restaurant over, period. The issues are, it only seats 50, okay? Full kitchens and all that stuff are there. Okay, so it does have limited seating capacity, but in thinking about this and taking a look at what other organizations have done as far as the drive-by is concerned and pick up yourself, if you think if we gave certain options, like do you want to sit inside or would you like to drive by and pick everything up, because some people still won't want to come and, and sit down among others. So it offers both of those, and obviously it has the, the facilities to help us with all the prep and everything like that. So I put that out as an option. It doesn't have any parking issues, that's for sure. So I put that out as an option with the thing that it only has 50 inside, and who knows what we could do outside, but we don't want to do it anyhow. Okay, what do you think?
May I interject? If you're going to serve food, there's a lot of sanitation that needs to be done. Each time there's a new customer, you have to wipe everything down. And if you're going to give food out, it has to be done in a certain way. I mean, are we prepared to follow all the requirements that are needed to do this?
Well, the restaurant right now is, quote, open, okay? And, and
But
they know about,
they follow certain procedures, which
Yes.
we will have to follow.
Yeah.
yeah, they know about the takeout and the few sit down that they have. It seems to seem that people today, they don't really want to sit down. They just want to grab and leave. And so it is an option, okay? The detailed as far as the sanitation and all that, and what has to be done inside and outside, I think we can handle that. But then again, is it worth us to have, the 50 inside, and hopefully maybe who knows how many people will drive by and pick up? That's the, the thing that we have to, think about.
I don't think
Hello.
it'll work.
Hey,
Hi,
Sharon.
Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
I'm sorry I'm late, but I had trouble signing on. What are we talking about?
Crab
Talking
feed.
about the crab feed.
And Bob tell her what your option was, Bob. That you
Well, the
came
option
up-
is this. We can do a, quote, buyout on a restaurant that has everything there that we need. But the issue is with the restaurant, we have only 50 seats inside. That's the restaurant. Okay, but there's the option of not only doing, would you like to sit down or would you like to drive by and pick up your crab and salad? And to give either of those options for those that are comfortable maybe sitting down, that's fine. For those that are more comfortable driving by, at least we can make a few bucks there. And maybe if they drove by, we could give them a, $5 break on the ticket or something like that. So what do you think?
So,
How much is the restaurant?
What?
Sharon, the question you asked, what were we talking about? And it began with, what do you want to do with the crab feed? And I said, if I had to make a decision tonight, the crab feed being 3 months from now, and we don't have a venue, I would say cancel it for this year unless something changes within the next couple months.
I agree.
Yeah, because the venue we had last year is now used for classes. There are other, quote venues, but as where'd she go? Oh, you're over here now. As Viella said, there are certain sanitations that have to be done. And I think to go into like we did last year, there would be a lot of sanitation that has to be done. To go into a restaurant that does it every day as part of their business, that'll save us a little bit of time there. But I just want to, put that out to see, are we comfortable? Think about it. We don't have to make a decision on this until until we get there. And if we did it, how many people you think would be kind enough to drive by and pay their $50 and get their crab and salad and their bread and take it home? So we can,
You know what? I think this process is very labor intensive. You're going to have an indoor seating situation, and then you're going to have a takeout situation. You're going to have 2 workstations. Plus, for all the takeout, everything has to be individually wrapped and packaged.
yes.
It's not, and also when you're serving the food to the tables inside, it's not the same as it is in a crab feed where you have a big bowl and you just put it on the table, blah, blah, blah.
Can't do that.
I'm kind of confused as to how would we do that?
I think you can arrange the tables like at the L shape, or like what we used to have.
I'm not so worried about the arrangement of the tables, but how you serve the food.
She's right, because we were used to bringing the big bowls of crab and setting them down, and everybody goes, you
can't do that.
No.
I think we should table this, but also we should ask the other clubs what they're doing about it.
Yeah.
Well,
but I think, like you said, we don't have to make a decision tonight, but let's think it over and then come back with what you do. But I tell you, Bob, I appreciate your efforts in getting a restaurant, but I just don't like that. I don't like that personal.
There have been several clubs that have done drive-by. One's done a tri-tip. I think one did a crab and one did a lobster. But I did not attend, so I don't know how they set it up. I'd have to talk to them and see how they set it up. But
Darren,
I personally would not go inside with 50 people. I'm sorry. I would not do that.
I don't think you can have 50 people because it has a seating capacity of 50.
Yeah.
You're only required to do like 25% of your capacity. It's not 50 tables.
We're in Daly City.
Pardon me?
We're in Daly City, not San Francisco.
San Mateo County, yeah, but they still.
But still, and then you have to have
You're right,
people
because that's San Mateo County, and what are San Mateo County rules going to be at that time?
Yeah. Hey, Joe, when
know.
you went to a restaurant, did you have the distance, and did they have parklets and they have when you went to your restaurant, Joe?
Yes. It was both a parklet and indoor.
Yeah.
Indoor dining and a parklet. But in the indoor, this is Neil's Cafe in Burlingame. And certain tables were taped off to minimize the amount of indoor diners.
Yeah, there's still a distance rule.
Yes.
Right.
And to get that distance between people's indoor, we may not have the room to do it. So let's.
Julie Klima, the Italian club, still continues to advertise on Facebook that they're open for events and that they have lots of space. They want people to know their big ballroom upstairs. You could comfortably have 60 to 75 people up there.
They're not allowed that many, Joe. Not in San Francisco. Right now, it's 25%.
Yeah.
She cannot have that many people in there. If she's advertising that way, she's doing it wrong. It's not legal in San Francisco.
Plus, Joe,
Tightened up on it a little bit.
The occupancy upstairs is probably 300.
The Italian
Yeah, it is, yeah.
American Club, we dealt with Julie before, and what she wants, we can't afford. If you remember back about 2 or 3 years ago,
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
deal with her, and she wanted us to hire a security guard.
Yeah.
She wanted this, she wanted that, and it was like, it was gonna cost her $2,500 to rent the place out.
How much did the little restaurant want for,
400.
What's that?
And they'll be there to help us.
Where is this little restaurant?
It's in Colna at the Metro Center. You know where, what's the store's name? Marshall's, Bed Bath & Beyond.
Home Depot area.
It's a
In the Home
Metro
Depot
Center,
area.
right?
Yeah, Metro Center.
Nordstrom Rec is there too, isn't it, Bob?
Yeah.
No, they moved.
Oh, did they?
Nordstrom
See, women
Rack's
would
not
know
there.
that Nordstrom's move. Women know those
Yeah.
things.
Office
Marshall's.
Depot is there.
That's where Honey Baked
Home
Ham is.
Depot is across
Yeah,
the
Home
street.
Depot.
Yes.
Yeah, the Home Depot I'm familiar with. That is there.
That's where Honey Baked Ham is.
It's true.
Yeah,
And Office
but
Depot and all that.
It's a nice little center, but
lots of parking.
At least we wouldn't have the parking issue and a couple of ways to get in and out. So now that we've had let's just kind of, as Bob said, let's just table this and think about it and see where we are with, within the next couple of months. Okay?
Yes,
Okay.
I agree.
All right, anybody have any announcements they want to make?
Well, we all know past District Governor Elma Laredo passed away.
Yes, we do.
But what was her name, Joe?
Elma Laredo.
Was her husband Rudy? Was her husband Rudy?
Rudy, that's right.
Yeah, okay,
He
yeah.
was governor first, and then 3 or
Yeah.
4 years later, she
Right.
succeeded him.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, let me give you an update on these. As you notice, it's all nice and assembled. Okay, and as you notice, it's got our name on the back. And I had the opportunity to get a couple of these out to 2 optometric, anyhow, the guys that take care of your eyes on Mission Street, Premier Eye Care and Stemplers. Okay, and when I was there, they both give me, Bob, here's the other glasses, get them out of here. So I took them to Ward's, and they're in the garage at Ward's. And then he gave me a few of these. My thoughts is that if you know anybody that needs one of these, let me know, and I will personally take it to them and give them a pitch and why they should use it, etc. Any questions?
Nope.
good job.
Viella, you got one in your,
Yeah, I have one. It's pretty old. I could go for a new one.
you could go for a new one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. As long as it's a, now I have a question to the tech guy over here. How come I'm seeing everything in reverse and when I look at myself?
See everything in reverse.
What do you mean reverse?
Well, see
Don't
where
try
it
to
says-
figure it out, Bob.
huh?
Don't try to figure it out.
Don't try to figure it out.
No,
Isn't there a
just
button I can push and I can see?
Just run with it.
Just run. Okay. All right. Fine. Okay. But anyhow, we got
It's,
these.
li-
I
it's
have
like
them
you're
here.
looking in a mirror.
The mirrors. Yeah, it is like I'm looking in a mirror. That's very good. Isn't there a button I push or something? Okay. Fine. But think about it because we can get one to Viola. I'm sorry. Okay.
Sorry.
And,
Ella.
Viola. And if any of you can think any place else, even Aaron, even down in Daly City, I'd be willing to, go down there and drop a couple of these off, and we'll share whatever we find in them. Okay. I just want to.
Daly City, we do a lot. We do a lot of glasses also.
I know you do. Okay. All right. So anyhow, we can. That's just I was there. Now, an update before we move on to the board. I did send some information to the Mission Education Center. Obviously, no Thanksgiving, not at all, okay? But maybe Santa Claus, which will be the end of December, etc. The firemen, the Los Bomberos, they have no issues in doing it. They're trying to keep that as alive. The only one that would not have to wear a mask would be Santa Claus. But I haven't heard back from the school yet to give us a time and how many kids that they have. So I'm still kind of keeping that in the mix of things.
What date, Bob?
I don't know what date. I'm trying to find out from them. Okay. And so then I can coordinate that with the Los Bomberos and get them, because they'll, they want to go any place they can. And, say Santa can just show up. He doesn't need a mask. He's already taken care of. Okay. Anything else that we've missed? Balboa High School, they're still there. The student speaker contest. Has the date on that been changed to March the 1st? Or March, between the 1st and the 15th, that we have to get that done? That's what I saw.
I believe it's still by the end of February.
No, they said
I
they
don't
changed.
believe the dates have changed.
Oh, let me look. I have something on it from some thread thing, okay?
Yeah. That's what Denise sends out.
Yeah, and I think it said on it that the student speaker, and obviously I don't have a copy of it in front of me, which I should have, that they were going to move they must be done by March the 15th. That's what I know.
That's the zone contest, Bob.
You sure that's the zone contest?
I'm looking at the thread as we speak. The club contest must be held on or before February 22nd.
Oh, that's the zone contest.
Yes.
Okay. So we still have to do ours in February, so that doesn't change.
I thought that Paul had wanted to schedule it for January.
We'll check with Mr. Paul.
He recommended a date, a January date. I think it's January 20th. Probably second meeting in January.
Okay.
Scheduled for the second meeting in January, the 20th.
Yes.
We don't know if it's going to be live or Memorex.
As of the last board meeting, Bob Lahan said he was going to contact Corby to ask him if he wanted to do it as a Zoom contest.
Okay. I'll recontact him, because the thing I got from Corby, they've loaded the truck and, put the cats and dogs out for the night and have disappeared into the vast west someplace. But we'll catch up with them. They're always traveling. All right. So anything else for the general meeting before we bring it to a close?
Let's bring that up at the board meeting, Aaron.
Okay.
Lion Bob, when you're talking to Corby, ask him if he's received the kit yet. The kit's been ordered and is supposed to be delivered directly to his residence.
Okay, I will. I'll even make myself a note about that. Kit.
Lion Sharon, have you got the region contest? Is that going to be a Zoom contest?
I would assume so, yes.
Yeah, we got to assume that everything is Zoom. Zoom's a Zoom. Okay, can I have a motion to end this part of the meeting, please?
So moved.
So moved, so second, so done. All right, now let's move forward to the board meeting. Okay,
Roll call coming up.
roll call.
Soleil,
Here.
Farah, Workman,
I'm here temporarily.
Graziano, Finesh,
Here. Hi.
Steve Martin, Sharon Everhart,
Here,
Zenaida Lahan,
Here.
Robert Lahan,
Yeah.
Viola DuPont.
Here.
We have a quorum.
We have a quorum. Thank you. Now, Joe, can you do us the meeting, the minutes of the last board meeting?
Okay, the minutes of the October 7th board meeting. Lion Lyle reported regarding youth and community activities. 146 letters were sent out. At that time, 9 members had responded. A suggestion was made to urge San Francisco Council members to participate. Regarding the crab feed, Lion Bob Lahan again suggested that St. Finbar Church is a possible venue. And regarding the student speakers contest, President Bob said he would talk to Paul Corvey regarding making it a Zoom event. That's the, that sums up the minutes of the board meeting.
Okay, can I have a motion to adopt the minutes, please?
So move.
Or any, there's no changes? Nobody wants any changes? Okay. So the minutes of the last meeting have been approved, okay, and carried on. Now, to the big stuff, the treasurer's report.
You need the treasurer's report, huh?
Income.
Would you like a
Yeah.
copy?
I will not read all the pages. I will read the numbers. Let me see if there's anything else that is important to read. I don't believe there is.
Hey, Lyle,
Yes, Lion Bob.
it says, under the administrative account income expenses, this thing confused me. It said income, membership dues.
$75. Yes, we received a payment from Lion Bill Maida.
Oh, okay, then it said total 1,000 membership income. What's that mean?
Total 1,000 income membership. Oh, that 1,000 is just an account number, Bob.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. You'll notice that all of the expenses, all the income and expenses have numbers in front of them.
Okay,
Those are just account numbers.
all right.
Is that straight
All right,
out for you? Does that make it right?
I'll make a motion, we approve the treasurer's report, I guess, that's it.
Hey,
I'll second the motion.
thank you.
No motion, so moved. Everybody, yes, no, yes?
Yes.
Any further questions?
So all dues are paid up?
All dues are completely paid up.
Good.
We have 4 members that have a $75 credit as far as dues are concerned.
In other words, they paid for the whole year.
Yes.
Ah. Okay. All right. I found the thing.
A full
The
day
district
like
court-
another month. Oh, gee, am I live?
The District 4, it says speakers contest date changes. Club contest may not be held before Monday, March the 1st, 2021. Must be completed by Monday, March the 15th. Okay? So they've backed that up. This was in one of the trends or threads or, you know, whatever that is. Okay? I will check all this with Paul and see where he is and what he's up to. Okay. Now, do we have any old business outside of some of our ages?
No, just old lions.
Just the old lion? Ducky, where's my lion? See? There's my lion.
I'm
See,
gonna knock the
that's my lion.
stuffing out of that lion.
My lion. Okay. Always watching over my shoulder. Now, do we have any new business?
I think
Lion
Aaron
Aaron.
would like to tell us about the food pantry.
Unmute yourself, Liner.
Yes, Aaron, unmute yourself and tell us about the read the letter and what you need.
Okay. Denise Kelly, who's with the Daly City Host Lions Club, but she's also the director or manager for the North Peninsula Food Pantry, sent out a letter on the 2nd of November to all the Lions clubs within the district and to all the officers. And I think Joe Farah received a copy already. So I'm going to read the letter. It says, "Dear Lions and friends, support the pantry. Daly City Host Lions have been supporting North Peninsula Food Pantry since it started serving the community in 1989. Many Lions from various clubs have also supported the pantry throughout the years. COVID-19 has forced the closure of the dining center and has caused an increased need for groceries these past 7 months. We used to serve 400 families monthly, but are now challenged to serve 700 plus families. The pantry needs your help. We are requesting individual and club donations of any amount to be combined to apply for a California Lions Foundation matching grant. Please make checks payable to DCHLFCF Inc., Daly City Host Lions Club Foundation Inc. Include NPFP on the memo line and mail the Daly City Host Lions Club, Post Office Box H, Daly City, California 94017-0667. Credit cards are accepted by calling Lions Secretary Denise Kelly at 650-218-9960. We would appreciate getting your donation before November 20th, 2020. Receipts for your donations will be provided for all donations. Daly City Host Lions, the pantry, and community cannot thank you enough." So as I mentioned, Joe Farah has a copy of this letter already.
What is,
And I believe there was one sent to you, Bob.
I have a copy, yeah.
Okay. So, and what's going to happen is the California Lions Foundation matching will match the grant up to $5,000.
what is the lady's name that runs that with
Denise
Denise.
Kelly.
Denise?
Why are the checks going to the Daly City Host Lions?
Denise Kelly. She came to our meeting.
Yeah,
She did. She's been to us a couple times.
Yeah.
Uh,
She's brother of my friend, Dan Gardner.
Well, the so we can collect it and get it into one lump sum. She's a operator manager for the food pantry.
I understand that. I was just wondering why the checks were going to the Daly City Host Lions.
That I don't know. It says the Daly City Host Lions Club Foundation, because we have within our club we have both the club and also financial foundation differently.
I see. So that the any donated funds can be tax deductible, I'm assuming.
Right.
Okay. I was just wondering.
No.
That's
So
because the food bank may not have a foundation, although I think they might be a 501c3.
I think they are. But this way the money coming into the club gets totaled, and the total balance gets put towards the amount that gets duplicated by the Lions Foundation matching grant.
I see. So the Daly City Host Foundation has applied to the California Lions for a grant, or LCIF for a grant.
Right.
Okay. I'm just trying to get the where things are flowing.
Okay.
Well,
Well, what you can do, Lyle, give her a call. Give Denise a call, 650-218-9960. Okay?
Why would I want to call her?
Well, if you want to get some of the questions answered.
No, that's fine. Your explanation is fine. I'm just trying to understand. That's all.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Lion Aaron, have they already arranged with the California Lions Foundation for the foundation to match whatever funds are collected?
For what I understand, yes.
Up to, how much is,
5,000.
Up to $5,000.
very good.
Is this something the club wants to donate to?
As treasurer, I just looked at our activities budget for the year, and we really don't have anything budgeted in that category or for the food bank. We have given them in the past under community service or community activities. And I will make a motion, we donate $500 to them.
I'll second that.
Okay, any discussion?
How much is that amount?
500.
500?
500.
Okay, we have a motion, etc. Let's call for the vote. Everybody, raise your hand or say aye.
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 Good, motion is passed for 5 big ones to the guy over here in the corner.
Yeah, that's
His
5
club.
small ones, Bob. Tiny, itty bitty,
Okay,
It's a
itty bitty,
tic-tac-toe thing
itty
here.
bitty bananas.
Hey, look at Lyle, it's a tic-tac-toe thing here.
yeah.
That's right. We can play.
Hollywood Stars, what is that?
There we go.
No, we're
There
holding
we
up.
go.
All we need is a moderator.
I'm sure Lion Joe would do that. Okay. all
Fine,
right.
Lyle, I recommend that you send the check directly to Aaron and allow him to bring it to his club.
Good idea.
I will do that. I'll get all the particulars.
Yeah, no, send it directly to Denise,
Yeah.
because our club is doing Zoom meetings also. We haven't had a direct meeting for a long time. And
I just want you to get some credit to Aaron.
don't worry, I'll get it.
Okay,
I just sent a text to Lyle. Okay,
Excellent.
okay.
Okay, super. I was going to talk about screening, but I did see Ward. He looks very good. His pacemaker is working very well. He was in his usual, suit, tie, look, he looked good when I saw him. He said something about joining us this evening, but he didn't, so I'll get after him for that. Okay? And so, are there any bills we need to pay, Secretary Joe?
I don't have any, perhaps the treasurer has some.
I have nothing. I just declared a dividend for myself.
Good.
We're all good.
Good.
Okay, fine. All right.
Things that happen behind the scenes, it's just kind of automatic.
Okay, well, yeah, we do that. I was gonna declare.
Line president, you might want to call on Lion Sharon Eberhardt to talk about the second cabinet meeting.
Oh, yes, we do have that cabinet meeting coming up this Saturday. Am I correct? Lion
Yes.
Sharon, tell us about it and why I should be there.
8:30 in the morning.
Oh,
Oh, that's
8:30 in
Oh,
the
it's like
morning.
Audacity movie time. How
Oh
can I
my
be there at
gosh.
8:30 in the morning?
You can do it in your bed, have your coffee, and stay in your jammies. You don't have to get up and go anywhere. It's gonna, well, the social hours at 8:30. The meeting actually starts at 9. I think it runs till 11:30. So I've already asked Lyle to kind of, because he said he had registered already. I asked him to do me a favor and be a backup for me if I need one. And so far, the 2 zone chairs have promised to be there, but just in case somebody backs out, because I need the Pledge of Allegiance and the song introduced. Nobody has to sing it.
As long as you don't give me the song, we're good to go.
You wouldn't have to sing it anyway. You just introduce it, and they'll have the words up on the screen, and the music will be going.
I don't care how many words you got on the screen. You don't want to hear me.
No, you don't have to sing it. That's for us at home to follow on.
Okay, whatever.
Everybody's going to be muted, so nobody will be singing or pledging.
Okay.
And then the only other thing is, I don't know how long you're planning on staying. But are you going too, Bob?
Yeah, I think I've registered.
Okay, well, I guess if you're gonna go, then you should, when they ask for,
That was
uh,
going to be my next question. The
they're
report.
gonna, they're gonna ask for each club to announce themselves. So if you do it as club president, just say, I for Excelsior, Geneva-Excelsior Lions Club. You don't have to say how many people are there with you.
Oh, okay.
Usually, like at the coordinating council, that people will say, oh, there are 5 of us here from Chinatown Lions, or 10 of us here from another. They don't want you to do that. Just want one person to say that the club is represented at the meeting.
Okay.
Okay.
One other
Now,
thing, Sharon.
also,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
and
Go ahead.
also, each club will be given 1 minute to talk about a future project they are working on.
Got it.
I don't know if you want to talk about the raffle, the youth and community raffle, or if you want to talk about the Christmas thing at the school. I don't know what you want to talk about.
I think I'm going to once again plug the youth and community, because if there are clubs out there looking to raise money, we got an answer.
Okay, good. That's what I was hoping you would say. And then that's really about it. And then the rest of it is just listening to a bunch of committee reports and the usual stuff that goes on at those meetings.
How are the door prizes going to be awarded?
Everybody that registers will qualify for the drawing, and at the end of the meeting, they'll do the drawing, and whoever wins gets the tickets. They spin a wheel, and if your name comes up, then you get a ticket. You get a gift certificate.
Oh, wheel of fortune. Oh,
Does everybody mind if I share my screen for just a moment?
no. Share your screen, please.
This right here is how they do their ticket drawing, or the raffle drawing.
Yep, that's it.
All the names are added and they appear on the wheel. If there's 100 people, there's 100 little spots.
Wow.
And they spin the wheel and off you go.
Nice.
Okay.
The last count I heard that they have close to 60 people registered.
Yeah. So I
think there are 18 prizes.
I was going to bring this up as a way for us to give prizes out at our meetings instead of having an attendance drawing. We just haven't done anything with it.
Okay, well that's a good point.
Good idea.
I stole that from the last cabinet meeting I attended.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of the clubs have different things like that they do. The coordinating council had the trivia contest, which people really liked.
You want some more questions?
No, now what they're going to do is every host club will have to do some sort of a little game or thing like that.
All
so
right.
Eventually, when it's your turn to host the meeting, then you'll have an opportunity to do a trivia quiz if you want to.
Okay.
All right.
I was going to give one piece of history tonight, but I didn't get the flags together, and it has to do, we're working now on a change in the flag of San Francisco. We've got it designed, so forth. So in the next meeting or two, I'll give you the history of the San Francisco flag and what it'll look like sometime, next year when we can get it past 822 boards in the city. Okay. But I'll give you that.
Only 822?
Yeah. It's just, it's as you know, it's a delight working with San Francisco and all that. Yeah.
It doesn't have to go on the ballot to be approved by the citizens?
No, it's a supervisor thing that it'll be approved. Okay. And I will say that the clampers are in the background for this because that's another story. But I can next time I'll show you what the new flag hopefully will look like. And but because anyhow, because in my neighborhood, we fly 2 stars and stripes and 1 state of California flag. And somebody said, you need a city flag. And I said, I'm not going to fly that. My son did get us a city flag, but the thing is like this. I mean, if I put it on the flagpole out there, it'll leave on the ground.
I was going to ask you something. I forgot what it was.
Oh,
I don't know. Oh, I know. What are the clappers? Are those mostly firemen?
No,
No.
bunch of drunks.
no, wait a minute. Let me ask you. She's asked a
Bunch
fair
of drinkers, I
question.
mean.
She's
bunch
asked
of
a fair
drinkers.
question. Sharon, it's a group of gentlemen, okay, who are, we don't know whether we're a drinking historical group or a historical drinking group. So we have to get together occasionally, put a plaque up here or a plaque over there, and then we go and we eat well and we drink well and we camaraderie. Now, a lot of firemen, sheriffs, police, and good old business guys are part of this, and it's
Okay.
and as any but we do have fun. But one thing we know, when we go into an area where we have what is known as the dunes, where we set up all the food and the little places where they have some healing water, everybody tells us that we leave that place cleaner than it was when we got there. And that's one of the reps that we have, at least here in the Bay Area. So you can go and see eClampus Vitus. At least you can get into the web page. And if you want to know the password, it's only for the guys.
Okay. Now, a reason why I ask is I had a friend, her husband was a fireman, and he used to belong to the clampers out at Malloy's. They used to meet at Malloy's.
Of course, that's what I would say that
Great site.
many times at Malloy's. One of our favorite we have a meeting at Malloy's once a year, and all the chapters come down from various and sundry places,
Okay.
and we block the traffic and everything else. But it's all done in good fun, and the fact that the clampers raise a lot of money and it's given to the charities and so forth that each club has. So it. Okay, and it's okay. We do have certain things, but anyhow, there you are, and we'll take care of it. Now I need a motion to adjourn the meeting, please.
So
Go
moved.
move.
Okay, everybody in favor? Say yes. No.
Sure.
Fine. Meeting's adjourned. Thank you very much.
Oh, Lyle,
And thank you to Mr. Lyle for all his technology.
Lyle, happy anniversary and happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Whose birthday?
Yeah, happy
And Bob
birthday.
Finash,
Whose
I hope
birthday?
you do well on your surgery.
Oh, thank you.
We'll pray for
It's
you.
a busy month.
Remember, 5% go down through the basement.
No, you won't be that part.
That's what they told me. Anesthesiologist told me that.
Yeah.
The last
No,
surgery I had.
No. Don't believe him.
That's
Full
good, Bob.
confidence, huh?
Yeah.
So nice to see everybody.
Has anybody gone to the movies since they started opening?
No.
No.
No, Zenny does Netflix.
I do
I do
Netflix
too.
all the time.
Yeah, I have Netflix too.
They hooked them up in the city too, the theaters?
I think so. The capacity is fairly low, to, I think 25%.
Yes, yes.
But it's fun to go to a movie theater and see a movie.
Have you?
You may be the only one in the theater.
I've gone to movies before where I was only the only one. Yes, but
Well,
not
maybe 10
recently.
o'clock in the morning. Yes.
No. Actually, this was. I don't remember.
Wasn't
if it was
down. It
early
wasn't
in the
down on
evening.
O'Farrell Street, was it?
No.
Oh, okay.
The seats were sticky, but nevertheless.
Okay.
What county are you in, Lyle?
Contra Costa.
And so how prohibitive are their rules over there?
I think we're in the orange zone, which I have no idea what that means. To be very, I think we're at 25% or maybe stepping up to 50% occupancy or something like that.
I don't know. I know
Has anybody noticed that there is not anything, there's no tier on the scale for no holdbacks.
I thought it was green. No,
Say what?
It's not on the scale.
What,
green is
what,
not
what did you
green.
say?
I don't think so.
Because yellow is, San Francisco's in yellow,
Yes.
which is,
What did you say, Lyle? What was your question?
There's no scale or listing. There's no listing on the scale of colors where there are no restrictions.
Oh, okay.
well, that would only happen if there was no virus anywhere.
Yeah.
How do they determine that?
By the number of cases and the number of hospitalizations.
Yeah.
Don't get
We're-
smarty panty.
We're,
Don't get smarty panty.
we're gonna trust those guys, right?
Yeah, no,
Don't trust the scientists. Don't do
no,
that.
no.
Uh,
Ask people.
Oh, you guys are awful.
Don't trust the scientists.
Awful.
You ought to hear the things we don't say.
No,
I'm being facetious.
Yep.
Let's just say there's nothing wrong with being a little skeptical.
Oh, yeah, I understand that.
No, just to, be
But
safe.
if you do it on a reasonable basis,
Yeah. Who you gonna follow, a scientist or a guy that thinks he's a scientist?
Sometimes you can't tell the difference.
That is true.
One went to medical school and one didn't. That's the difference.
Well, you don't have to go to
For
medical
education.
school to be a scientist.
Medical school, there are guys that are with the PhDs and sit there and do this like this and so
they're
forth.
not, they're
Then there
not
are guys that
medical
sit in the
doctors.
office in Washington and tell us what to do. I'm sorry, I didn't say that.
No, the PhDs are not scientists
Here
necessarily.
they are. How many people?
Necessarily. They don't have a degree in medicine or a degree
Whoa.
in.
They're
Oh, you
not
don't
a
need to be
medical
a medicine.
scientist, I guess
You
you'd
can
say.
be a
They just
They
scientist.
just write
in
a
anything.
thesis, that's all.
Sharon, who doesn't? Sharon,
Yeah,
who doesn't have a degree?
somebody that has a PhD is a doctor, but they're not a medical
Oh,
doctor.
yeah, so not a medical doctor.
You
They
don't
did
have
go
to
to
be a
medical
medical
school.
doctor to be
That's
a
correct,
scientist.
yes.
Get that confused and they think
That's
that
correct.
because they're called doctor, that they're a medical
Yeah.
doctor or a
Yeah.
scientist.
The difference is one goes to
This was a
medical,
loaded subject.
one doesn't.
We got him cranked up now.
One goes to medical school. That's the difference.
Be
Okay,
safe,
we-
everyone.
We do need a miracle, and I hope it comes in a tall glass, like this. I think that'd be a miracle. Something
Yeah.
we can, some healing
Bill
waters,
Graziano's
as we like to
meeting?
say.
Bill Graziano, has he been coming to the meetings?
Yeah,
Yeah, he has,
Mhm.
except tonight.
I
Okay.
think he knew you were coming, Bob. So
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking, Lyle.
What did you
He knew
do?
I was coming in this thing.
You heard it through the grapevine.
That's it. All right, I'm going to watch, I don't know what's on.
I don't know. I have no
What's
idea.
on, Zen?
You take care.
What can we go watch now?
I do not know what we
We can
should
go
watch.
watch and count ballots.
Well, I didn't want to watch that all the time.
I
He wants
don't
me to
think
watch.
we want to go there, George.
I've been
Let's not
watching.
go
I've
there.
been watching Christmas
Don't open that door.
films.
What is George doing?
Into
What
the
are you gonna
Hallmark
watch,
channel.
George?
Yeah, he's hitting a home run.
Yeah, all right.
All right,
All
guys.
right.
I'm
Good
gonna
night.
See you all in a
Night,
couple
be
weeks.
well, be
Good
safe.
night, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Night.
Again.